Pepe holders, this could be huge. While Bitcoin bulls like Tom Lee are calling for $250,000 per Bitcoin this year, the real opportunity might be brewing in the Memecoin space, and Pepe could be next in line for a massive move. Doji is leading a $5 billion Memecoin surge, but Pepe's holder count just hit an all-time high, and whales are quietly loading up despite recent price dips. This kind of setup has historically preceded explosive rallies, and if Bitcoin rips higher, Pepe could be looking at a serious breakout. In today's video, we'll break down why Pepe could be ready to run, how the latest whale activity is shaping the chart, and what all of this means for your bags going into the next big market move. So, if you have any interest in Pepe or you hold any Pepe coins, then you need to see this. What is the latest Pepe news, and how will all of this affect the value of Pepe? In today's video, I will be answering these questions, and I am going to be telling you all of the new price-boosting information that has just come out about Pepe coin, and how there is still a high possibility you could become a millionaire from Pepe. I have put a lot of research into this video, so make sure you watch the entire video to not miss out on any price-boosting information. Welcome to Crypto Hype, your daily dose of crypto. If you are interested in everything around crypto, this is the place for you. Subscribe if you want to stay updated with all the crypto news, predictions, and stay one step ahead in the crypto world. Make sure to hit the like button for us to provide you with cryptocurrency news. Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a daily giveaway of 1 million Shiba tokens. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and comment hashtag Shiba Inu. Good luck. But before we get to our topic, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of Pepe is doing on the 6th of August, shall we? Pepe's price today is around 1,031 units with 4 zeros. Pepe's price is down 3% in the last 24 hours, with a 24-hour trading volume of $534 million. The token also currently has a market cap of over $4.3 billion, ranking it as the 39th most valuable cryptocurrency. Please keep in mind these prices might have changed by the time you watch this video, and this content is not financial advice. So let's not waste any time and get into it. Before we get to Pepe news, we must cover the biggest news stories in the general crypto market first. Bitcoin may still have steam for $250,000 this year. Fundstrat's Tom Lee. Fundstrat co-founder and BitMine chairman Tom Lee said Bitcoin may reach $250,000 in 2025, despite other crypto analysts cautiously pulling back targets. I think Bitcoin should really build upon this 120 before the end of the year. 200,000 maybe, 250, Lee told Natalie Brunell on the Coin Stories podcast on Tuesday. Last November, Lee gave a 12-month deadline for Bitcoin to reach $250,000. Not all analysts are as bullish as Tom Lee. While analysts like BitMEX co-founder Arthur Hayes and Unchained's market research director Joe Burnett have recently echoed a similar price target for the year, others have adopted a more cautious outlook with less than 5 months left until the end of 2025. In May, Bernstein and Standard Chartered set their year-end Bitcoin targets at $200,000, while 10x Research's Marcus Thielen recently projected a more modest $160,000. Lee said there is a probability that the 4-year cycle has ended for Bitcoin due to the mounting institutional interest in Bitcoin, an increasingly shared belief among executives in the industry. However, crypto analyst Rekt Capital recently said that if the Bitcoin cycle follows the 2020 pattern, the market will likely peak in October, which is 550 days after the Bitcoin halving in April 2024. Bitwise Chief Investment Officer Matt Hugin recently called the 4-year halving dead and predicted that 2026 will be an up year for Bitcoin. Crypto market sentiment shifts to neutral. Lee's optimistic target comes as Bitcoin has seen a volatile week. After reaching a new all-time high of $123,100 on July 14, BTC pulled back to $112,044 over the weekend and was trading around $113,000 at the time of publication, according to Nansen. There's also been a recent tumble in crypto market sentiment. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index, which measures overall market sentiment, shifted from a greed score of 60 on Tuesday to a neutral score of 54 on Wednesday. Lee said skepticism is a positive in any financial market. It's a sign that there is still price discovery underway, because if people were all bullish in the public realm, when everyone is bullish, then it's probably in the price. he said. When there is plenty of skepticism and reasons to be skeptical, it allows markets to have positive surprise. Lee forecasts that Bitcoin should reach $1 million over time. If you are still watching, it would be massively appreciated if you could go ahead and smash the like button. It costs nothing and really helps support the channel. Also, keep watching to find out the latest Pepe coin news. Arthur Hayes offloads $13 million in ETH Pepe and ENA. Amid market pullback, BITUNIX co-founder Arthur Hayes sold approximately $13 million worth of crypto assets on Friday, including Ethereum, Ethena, and Pepe, amid a market-wide decline, according to blockchain analytics platform LookInChain. The sales comprised 2,373 ETH, 7.7 million ENA, and around 39 billion Pepe tokens. Over the past 24 hours, Ethereum fell 5% to below $3,600, while both Pepe and ENA declined about 2%, CoinGecko data shows. ENA had gained over 40% to $0.7 in the past week, following two key developments: the launch of USD2B, the first stablecoin compliant with the U.S. Genius Act by Anchorage Digital and Ethena Labs, and Ethena Foundation's announcement of a $260 million ENA token buyback. Hayes had accumulated over 2 million ENA tokens after the Anchorage Digital and Ethena Labs announcement, building his position to 7.7 million tokens before today's sale. Friday's market downturn was marked by Bitcoin's plunge to $113,000 following President Trump's announcement of new tariffs, which triggered a wave of risk-off sentiment. Most altcoins followed BTC as the bullish momentum faded. Hayes previously predicted that crypto markets would move sideways to slightly lower between early July and Fed Chair Jerome Powell's Jackson Hole Symposium speech in August, where he anticipated Powell might signal an end to quantitative tightening or announce regulatory changes. Can Pepe bounce back as Doge dominates the $5 billion Memecoin surge? Speculative appetite is heating up again. Memecoins are up nearly 4% in the last 24 hours, with inflows topping $5 billion in just 2 days. This pushed the total Memecoin market cap to $65 billion, reviving risk-on sentiment. Dogecoin led the charge, tagging the $0.20 handle after a 3.51% bounce. It's a notable recovery after 2 weeks of distribution, where Doge shed 30% from the $0.27 local top. Meanwhile, Pepe has posted a more modest 1.61% gain off of the 1,040 units base. Rotation risk creeps in. In other words, as Bitcoin pulls risk off capital, traders are rotating into higher beta plays like Memecoins to chase short-term alpha. The Doji Bitcoin pair rose 1.72% to start the week. 6 of the top 10 daily gainers were meme tokens. It's clear the speculative bid is back. That said, Pepe hasn't caught the same tailwind. Despite the Pepe Bitcoin pair bouncing off a key support, it's still missing from the top gainer list. Could this be a lagging move, or are flows starting to rotate out? Pepe adoption holds steady as price dips. Pepe dropped 18% this week, making it the worst performer among the top 3. And yet, its holder count has hit an all-time high at 472,158. Sure, it's still way behind Doge, which has 8.3 million holders. However, zooming into on-chain data, notable divergences emerge. According to Etherscan metrics, the top 100 Pepe wallets control 72.74% of the total supply, indicating a higher concentration. By comparison, Doji's top 100 holders account for 63.79% of its circulating supply. On the flip side, Pepe's top 10 holders account for 39% of the total supply, whereas Doji's control 44%. In summary, Pepe is more concentrated overall in the top 100, but a bit less stacked at the very top. And this stronger concentration among Doji's largest wallets seems to be paying off. Doji ended July with a 30% gain, whereas Pepe posted a 12.8% rally. In summary, despite the Memecoin's ramping on-chain activity, it's still trailing Doji on both technical setups and fundamentals. That puts Doge in a stronger position to close August higher. But this isn't the only big news in crypto recently. If you want to find out the best crypto to buy now, then click the video on screen now. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on these 1,000x potential altcoins.